To share some thoughts on the mental health crisis, which is a core focus of this channel. I started this channel to highlight mental health issues and provide information about the struggles faced by those who suffer. My personal experience assisting a loved one highlighted how challenging it is to secure adequate mental health support for an adult. In my experience, a lack of information, care, and support exists largely because mental health remains a taboo subject that many are afraid to discuss or prefer to ignore. The recent tragic news regarding the death of actor and director Rob Reiner and his wife, allegedly murdered by their 32-year-old son, Nick Reiner, brings these challenges into sharp focus once again. Like many familiar with Mr. Reiner's iconic works, I was deeply shocked. Learning that his son struggled with drug abuse and mental health issues since age 15 highlights another instance of a person with mental health challenges committing a horrific act. It forces us to question the failures in his support system, especially given reports that he had recently started to recover. Nick Reiner's struggle with homelessness as an adult illustrates the difficulty in forcing adults with drug and mental health issues to seek help. As he told People in People magazine in 2016, if I want to do it my way and not go to the programs they were suggesting, then I would have to be homeless. I was homeless in Maine. I was homeless in New Jersey. I was homeless in Texas. The system is full of roadblocks because adults have rights, which often prevents family members from intervening effectively. Rob Reiner himself once reflected on his challenge, as reported by John Blistein in Rolling Stone magazine. He stated, "The program works for some people, but it can't work for everyone." When Nick would tell us that it wasn't working for him, we wouldn't listen. We were desperate, and because the people had diplomas on their wall, we listened to them when we should have been listening to our son. The death of Rob Reiner is a stark reminder of the mental health crisis facing America, which Thomas Insel MD discussed in his December 8, 2023 Pew.org article entitled America's Mental Health Crisis. Dr. Insel stated, young people are contending with anxiety, jails have become de facto mental health centers, and deaths are rising from drug overdoses. But we know the way forward if we have the will. He further clarified that we face three distinct overlapping crises. One, the youth mental health crisis. Two, the crisis around serious mental health illnesses, including schizophrenia, and bipolar disorder, contributing to homelessness and incarceration. The ongoing substance, and number three, the ongoing substance use disorder, SUD, or addiction crisis. The Reiner tragedy compels us as friends, family, parents, and caregivers to ask, what are we overlooking that cause our children in our midst, in our families, particularly boys and young men, to fall through the cracks regarding their mental health and turn to addiction at an early age? We must all question what we can do better to ensure that these children, our young men and young women, receive the help they need regardless of our socioeconomic status. I hope that we could further look into our families, look into the children in our midst, and recognize where there's a need for help, where there's a need for them to get support, counseling, through the schools, through the church, through just family intervention. Um, If you would like to, feel free to discuss this in the comment section, and maybe you could share any ideas that you have that could help someone who is on this channel get the help and assistance that they need for a loved one or even for themselves. Thank you for visiting my channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.